Hello, everyone, and welcome to another exciting episode of my BAM! Persona 5 Royal playthrough series. Yeah, jazz hands. Boop, boop, boop. Doo, doo, doo. Meow. Alright. Welcome, my Pika pals, to another exciting episode. And now, I'm gonna clean my glasses. Because I need to see. Because without them, everything's a big blur. Also, I need a haircut. Which is why I wear my Pokemon hat. I want to be the very best. Like no one ever was. Alright. So now it's time for the Persona 5 Royal recap. In the last episode, I think we went through mementos, and we were talking with Mona about his true identity, and then we're preparing for, exams in school, because that's what you do in school. You either do homework, you study, or you do exams. And hopefully pass, and try to get a good career. So here's a fun fact. Originally, I wanted to be a therapist. For kids, I wanted to be a therapist. And, help out people. And help out the world. But then I realized that, one, it costs too much. Two, it's very complicated. And three, it would take me many years to get my license. And also, I was going to be a professional wrestler. I work in the WWE. One, I need to, be in, the wrestling team. Two, if I, graduate with wrestling and go to college for wrestling, the chances of me becoming the top star in WWE or getting into WWE is a slim chance, like 1 in a million, like the jackpot. And three, even if I do become a WWE superstar, there's the travel, not seeing your families for a long time. It was like back when, the early 2000s, back when I was I was thinking realistically about my dreams. So the long travel, the different cities, although going to different cities would be nice, and I could take a lot of pictures. But then have to, limit to the character, whether I'm a good guy or a bad guy. And I don't think I would be able to handle the schedule. Because, due to popular beliefs, I am not a morning person. And it's surprising that I can get up early in the morning and film my content. Because I love to sleep in and dream about many stuff. I dream a dream, the time goes by. I've only heard of that song from Los Miserables, or La Miserables, or whatever they call it. Sorry, theater people. I'm sort of one of them, except I've only seen Nutcracker in theaters, and I've seen some of the Cats movie on TV or at school. But anyways, enough of my ranting about my high school life and my dreams. I still have dreams, but they can be hobbies. Like my art. Because I'm still on the hunt for a job. I will not give up I will get a job and make money, and earn money, and also be happy. Which that's what's my goal at the end of the day, and each of every day when I wake up. And I'm grateful for everything that I have, like these guys, and also the roof over my head. Alright, enough of my sappy comments. It's time for us to play some Persona 5 Royal. So now, let's switch. Let's switch. Hey, testing on. Okay. LeBlanc. Load this file. Okay. Dude. Okay. Don't go near the busy places. You hear? I'm not at fault if we get involved in any shady business. Okay. Well, we ready to read. So, do you want to spend some time reading? Yep. Okay. La la la. Okay, let's do this. Kindness. Alright, I'm heading home. And so, Chico kept waiting. And so, but Chico kept waiting. But Chico, the story about this dog makes me cry every time. Yep. Oh, I didn't realize how long you've been reading. So how far did you get? Blah blah blah. Seems like you still have some pages left. You should continue some other time. Yep. And now we're at Wednesday. I can't believe this. A school assembly during exam week? The hell are they thinking? It's the day after tomorrow, right? I wonder if it's gonna be about Mr. Kamishita again. I can't believe the school is messing with our schedules like this. I don't care what it's about. It's gonna have nothing to do with us students. I wish they'd stop dragging us into their mess.
Seems pretty rough.
A mandatory assembly during exam week, huh? Sounds rough for all of you. Walk, walk, walk. Strut, 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 strut. Now then, let the first day of exams begin. What historical figure inspired the idiom of favoring the magistrate? Oh my god, I forgot. What historical figure inspired?
That doesn't look like it'll work.
Let's see. An essay question. This looks tough, but let's calm down and think it through. Provide the reason why Minamoto, no, Yoshitsune is viewed as a hero. Yoshitsune had a brother, right? I think his name was. Yeah, that's the one. Yoshitsune worked under Yoritomo, did a lot for his brother, but they ended up coming into conflict, and in the end, when they had to oppose each other, I don't think so. I think you better reconsider this. The idea is to explain why he's viewed as a hero. Yeah, Yoshitsune committed that after being exiled by his brother. But even though he lost, Yoshitsune is the one who went down in history as a hero. That's probably because people tend to sympathize less with figures in power and sympathize more with... And not just the weak, people love rooting for an underdog who stands up to powerful oppressors, and Yoshitsune did that to his brother. So the reason Yoshitsune is treated as a hero is because he stood up against the powerful Yoritomo. You finished in time. Okay. Time is up. Put down your pencils and put your hands under your desks. And now we're at the 12th.
Let's get started.
Today is the second day of exams. You may begin. Which brain function is responsible for the phenomenon of seeing an illusion in this figure? Oh crap, I forgot the...
That doesn't look like it'll work.
That doesn't seem right. Which of the following maps can you paint without any adjacent areas being the same color?
Ooh, we can do this!
That sounds about right. Okay. We're at the 13th day.
Okay, class, let's get started.
Does everyone have a test? Then you may begin. Name the book that defined malefactor as the chief factor in the progress of the human race.
Ooh, we can do this!
That sounds about right. Okay, good. What character archetype refers to a mysterious and seductive woman, typically with ulterior motives? Femme fatale.
Ooh, we can do this!
That sounds about right. Yes. A school-wide assembly at this school of year? Really? Think we can bring our flashcards in? Kamoshida is just one of the many things wrong with this school. I've got to hurry home and study. That Kamoshida is still causing us trouble, even when he's gone. Da 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 da.
Ever since that specific incident, many of you have voiced concerns that I could not bear to ignore. We believe the mental health of our student body is absolutely vital, so we've acquired the services of a therapist. The floor is yours, Doctor.
Isn't he hot?
It's quite the catch.
It's nice to meet you all.
Whoa, his voice is sexy.
Okay, calm down, girl.
My name is... My name is Maruki. Thank you for welcoming me to your school.
Uh,
No need to be formal with me, though. I'm just here to count
Hmm.
Thank you, Dr. Maruki.
Okay, that was funny.
Yo,
Ryuji! Yay!
you ever expect this place to actually give a shit about our mental health?
Nope, not really.
Well, our school's made national news. Maybe they figured they'd look even worse if they didn't do anything for us.
True on true.
And Dr. What's his name?
Maruki.
Yeah, wasn't that guy just basically clowning it up on stage? Do you really think he'll do us any good?
Maybe.
Ryuji.
Excuse me.
Hey there.
Hello there.
Sakamoto-kun and Takamaki-san, right? And that must make you.
Pika Pika-kun.
How do you know our names? Well, I was informed of certain students before beginning my tenure here. Those that had previous interactions with Mr. Kamoshida.
Oh.
It must have been especially tough for you after having just transferred here.
Not really. Yeah, it was. To think I'd end up in a castle. Okay.
A castle? You idiot!
Looks like this guy didn't get much sleep last night.
Yeah, no. I never sleep in the night.
So, what do you want with us? Ah, yes, I'd forgotten. I know I already offered my services to the student body earlier, but would you three be interested in counseling? Nope, not at all. Huh? How's that surprising? You were just a touch more emphatic about it than I'd expected. Ah, but if you come to my office, you can have free snacks.
Snack sounds tempting.
All you can eat would be nice, but there's still plenty to be had. So, how about it?
We're not little kids. Tell me more of these snacks.
Hey, don't fall for that.
To be frank, I've been explicitly ordered to provide counseling to the students directly involved with Mr. Kamoshida. It's in the school's interests, for its students. Ah, the school's interest, huh? I know that asking you to be open with a complete stranger like myself is a lot. Making this mandatory wouldn't do you any good either. Might as well turn it into a worthwhile experience.
Maybe.
Ooh, I know. If you attend my counseling sessions, I'll teach you different ways to improve your mental acuity. Like ways to hone your concentration before exams, or not getting nervous on dates. How's that sound?
Mental training. If I make good use of this, it may aid in our If I make good use of this, it may aid in our Phantom Thieves. It may aid in our Phantom Thieves activities too.
There's also snacks.
Ooh, snacks.
All right, enough with the snacks. So, which way are you leaning?
No harm in a little chat. I'm going to do it. No harm in a little chat. No harm in a little chat.
I guess it'd just be more trouble for us if we didn't go.
Yeah.
Really? Then in the nurse's office. Feel free to come by whenever it's convenient for you.
Well, we should get going.
Okay, I'll see you later. Thanks for taking my counseling into consideration. Now that we have a deal, I promise I'll do my best to help you.
Okay. I've made a deal with Maruki. Oh, my head.
It's hard to believe an ordinary high school student could accomplish such grandiose heists. One would need a heart of steel, unaffected by outside influences, and prepared to act without hesitating. There has to be someone who helps strengthen your mental state. Sound like somebody you know? Give me a name.
I am thou, thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow. It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity. With the birth of the counselor persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
Counselor. I have the power!
Alright.
You unlock the Counselor. Confidant. Gator Birds XP.
So hold up, dude.
Sorry for keeping you like this. Well then.
Okay, bye. Bye, Dr. Snacks.
Okay, quiet down.
Alright, settle down. I have an audium to the earlier assembly regarding the counseling you've all been offered. The counselor will be available to you starting after school today in the nurse's office. Dr. Maruki will only be posted here through Saturday. Dr. Maruki will only be posted here through November, so be sure to speak with him soon if you feel the need. For the majority of you, it's your choice whether or not you see him, but there are a few students I'll speak with later. The school's decided. Visits to Dr. Maruki will be mandatory for these individuals. Yo, you guys gonna go for it? What, the counseling? What, the counseling? It kinda sounds like we're being forced to. I told Maruki I'd do it, but I don't know if I'm really into the idea, you know? Let's do it. Not much choice. Wanna skip? Let's do it. Yeah. Probably better not to draw more attention to ourselves anyways. I think I'm gonna try going today. Counseling, eh? Lydian's right. Make sure you visit him so you don't draw any attention to yourself. Lydian's right. Make sure you visit him so you don't draw any attention to yourself, okay?
Yes.
Oh, no problem, DJ. Have a good day at work. Thank you for the good luck in the streams.
Welcome.
Welcome. Are you here for a counseling session? Yeah. Is now a bad time? Not at all. It's always a good time, so long as I'm not already listening to a student. I'm so glad you're here. Would you care for a snack? Shall we
begin?
Shall we get started? Okay. Oh, but first, just relax, alright? I'm only here to listen to whatever you wish to talk about.
Yes.
Sure. Although, I really only have one thing on my mind right now, anyway. Yes, I'd say that makes perfect sense. But don't force yourself into talking with me. You could even just grab some snacks and be on your way, if you wanted. No, it's alright. I know I need to talk to someone about this anyways. That is, if you're willing to listen to the super long story. I absolutely am. Take all the time you need. Blah 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 blah. I see. That's such a horrible thing to do to someone. Yes, that's why I wanted to get even with him, for Shiho. And? At first, I thought Kabushida out to face the same fate Shiho was going to put herself through. But... Later, I realized that wasn't right. If he did take his own life, it wouldn't undo Shiho's suffering. In fact, it'd just give him the easy way out.
Right.
Is that so? You know, you're quite the wise, level-headed... Is that so? You know, you're quite the wise, level-headed young woman, Takamaki-san. I think you've got the wrong... Nope. In fact, I think you're wiser than I was at your age. I wasn't anywhere near as mature as you are now. It's not like I did anything special, though. If I hadn't gone through my own share of hell, I don't think I'd be so mature either. I see. So what's on your mind now? I see. So what's on your mind now? Right now. Right now. I'm just hoping Shiho will get better quickly. We both suffered a lot, but I just want to get back to laughing and having fun together like we used to. At this point, I don't give a rat's ass about Kabushida. Now that's a healthy outlook. You can't change the past, but you still want to keep your chin up and press onward. Is that the gist of it? Yeah, that sounds about right. I mean, it'd definitely be better if none of this had happened at all, but...
Quite.
I definitely agree with you there. But it's important. But it's impossible to wipe every tragedy from history.
Yeah.
If only, right? Everyone would be so much happier if we could actually do that. Oh, it seems I lost track of the time. We should wrap things up here for today. Thank you so much for coming to see me. Oh no, thank you. I feel a ton better now that... Oh no, thank you. I feel a ton better now that's out of that. I feel a ton better now that that's all off my chest.
Be careful.
Ah, good to hear it. Good to hear it. You deserve it. Feel free to stop by again any time.
Okay, I'm gonna get going.
Will do. See you around. While I waited for counseling. You're going soon too, right, Red? How'd it go? Well, it honestly wasn't as rough as Well, it honestly wasn't as rough as I was expecting. I think you should just go and give it a shot. Dr. Maruki is easier to talk to than you think. Okay, see you tomorrow. Did you have a counseling appointment? That's in the nurse's office in the practice building, right? I'll just pass time in the area till you're done. Okay.
How are you?
Ah, hello. Are you here for a session as well? That's right. You too, huh? That's right. Is that so? Dr. Maruki is a wonderful counselor. I've actually been seeing him for a while, before he ever came to Shujin. Oh, I didn't know you two were acquainted. Don't go overselling me too hard, though. Yoshizawa-san, I'm really nothing special. Well, I need to get going. Please excuse me. Strut.
Right then.
Let's say we get started. Welcome. Thank you for coming. Didn't have much choice. We made a deal. I'm a little nervous. We made a deal. Well, I'll try to make sure it's worth the trouble. Blah, 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 blah. I see. Thank you. I think I've gotten a good grasp of the situation you're in, Pika-Kun. Well, full closure. The school gave me a brief rundown of the circumstances surrounding your transfer here. It's in the past. I'm doing okay. So much for my privacy. It's in the past. I'm doing okay now. But you weren't before, I take it. Try not to push yourself too hard, okay?
So,
now that you've told me more about yourself, I think I've realized something. It seems like you've largely been able to reconcile your internal world with your external one. I should note, that's really truly impressive. Even most adults can't reliably manage that. Huh? How to put it? You know how everyone has an eternal reality, some conception of themselves they're striving for.
for example,
Like wanting to be a model student or wanting to be loved and relied on, that kind of thing. But that idolized reality and the one in actuality are often far apart. That gap is responsible for a lot of people's pain. Not everyone can ace their exams, and not everyone can be the heroes they wish they could be. You've already been through so much. That kind of suffering is usually enough to twist people up into dark places. But you're standing up to it and confronting a tough, painful reality. To me, that's incredibly admirable. Then again, maybe that's a little weird for you to hear from a guy you just met, huh? But it sounds right. Yep, kinda creeping me out here. But it sounds right. Not even any deflecting self-deprecation. You really are strong, Pika-Kun.
I'm sorry.
Well, let's see. Sorry, that went on longer than I expected. Somehow the conversation just took on a life of its own, I guess.
say?
Hey, I've actually got one last request. Do you mind? Huh?
You know,
I'm actually doing a certain research, dude. I'm actually doing a certain research along with my duties as a counselor. It's not quite like counseling, more like a type of psychological treatment. Basically, it's a project to learn more about people's metaphorical hearts, what they think, how they feel. If I get far enough with it, I think it'll be able to help a lot of people. So what? I'll need more details. I'll need more details.
Sorry.
I guess my point is, I'd like to ask you to help with that research. All you have to do is listen to my theories, and then tell me if they spark any ideas or realizations on your end. Please, any time's good for me. I can work around your schedule. And I've got lots of snacks too. You can have them. They're yours. Well, okay. Better make it worth it. Why me though? Better make it worth it. Leave it to me. I swear you won't regret it.
Well,
Let's see. I know. Maybe I could teach you some tips for mental training. I happen to know a lot on the subject. I'm sure I could cook up a special regimen for you. If you're dedicated enough, I'm sure you could draw out your full potential.
thank you.
Okay, I guess that's our second deal. I feel like my bond with Maruki is growing deeper. Detox X. If the Joker is afflicted with an ailment, he may recover immediately.
Alright.
Your counselor, Confidant, has increased to rank 2. Experience Volcano Burst. Maruki taught you Detox X.
I know.
Oh, right. Would it be okay if we traded contact information? I'll contact you when I've got time, or when I need some input from you. Okay. That should do it. Now, I'd better do my part to repay you. Let's talk about mental training and presence. Let's see. First off, blah 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 blah. Thanks to Maruki's mental training, my mind feels stronger.
Alright.
Your max SP increased by 5. Oh, and here, never a bad time for a snack, right? Stay sick, go.
Well, see you.
Thank you for your help today. I'll see you around at school. Thank you. In the evening. You really spent a long time talking to Maruki. Look how late it is. Well, if you think the sessions are worthwhile, you should try going again sometimes.
Good night.
But we should definitely get some sleep for now. Tomorrow's your last day of exams, right?